Pat Newton is a lesbian woman who lives in Mississippi, and she had a bar in Shannon, Mississippi, back in the 1990s called O'Hara's, and it was kind of a popular LGBT spot. And she decided to reopen the bar now because she got a bunch of requests. It would be great if you brought your bar back. We would love to have your bar here. And the Mississippi town actually denied her request to open the bar. They wouldn't give her a license to run the bar. And they said there are public health and safety concerns. Public health and safety concerns. The business license was denied by a 4-1 vote a couple of weeks ago. And Newton was actually, she showed up there. She thought this was going to be a simple thing. I want to reopen the bar. I show up. I get the business license. She shows up there to have the Board of Aldermen in Shannon, Mississippi, review her business license application. She gets confronted by a hostile crowd of about 30 people who opposed her plan. And this is being done basically because people in Mississippi don't want this gay bar there. The SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Center, is getting involved in this, and they say, over a century ago, the Supreme Court recognized that when a municipality denies a business license based on hostility towards a particular group, the municipality violates the Constitution. We therefore request that the board reconsider its denial and approve this application at the next board meeting. If not, Ms. Newton will pursue all available legal remedies. We're still doing this, denying a license because of hostility towards LGBT individuals. Is a gay bar really the biggest threat to your heterosexual lifestyle? And also, Lewis, wouldn't you welcome, if you're a homophobe, wouldn't you welcome a gay bar? Because in your mind, that would get the gay people out of what you consider to be the straight bars, and they would leave you alone. You would think that they would actually want this to happen.
Yeah, maybe they think that a gay bar will send gay people flocking in from, all corners of the globe. Of course, we're talking about Mississippi here, and things are things happen slower in Mississippi, as we've talked about. If I were her, I wouldn't want to even bother because you run the risk of getting shot or having your business burnt down.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all.
KKK or what have you.
I completely disagree with that. The fact that your business would be controversial because there are bigots is not a reason to me not to open it. Let me give you an example. If you were going to open up a racist business, right, which says whites only, for example, and there are repercussions and threats, and you actually think that your racist business might cause trouble, then I would say, you know what, maybe you don't open the racist business. But this is different. This is a business that would be not opening because of discrimination and agreeing not to open it there when there is demand, right? Her previous patron said, you should really reopen the bar. That is losing. That is kind of throwing in the towel. And I think she absolutely needs to push through and open this bar. So I just don't see eye to eye with you there.
Well, I mean, more of like as a business decision. I mean, wouldn't you rather go somewhere where your business could thrive as opposed to, a handful of people saying, we loved having you come back in the midst of all this other chaos. But I mean, on the face of it, of course, I think this person should try to open the bar. And I mean, in the end, it can only be good for the community, I think.
No question about it. We're going to continue to follow the story, and we will continue with more after this break. DavidPakman.com/wow. Today's the last day for the 10% discount plus free t-shirt with yearly membership special. DavidPakman.com/wow. We'll take a break and be back with plenty more right after this.